Hello and welcome back to more Dungeon Descenders. Today I am continuing my Series EV run from last time. I think this run is looking pretty promising, and I know how to avoid making the same mistakes that have ended other runs that have gotten to this point. So I'm hoping that I'm able to finally finish this with Series EB today. Welcome in, Juge. Just going to continue, I guess. Oh, I should probably mention a couple things. I then end up organizing things into folders just to make things easier when I hit level 60. Clean up my box a bit before then. And also, I was looking at my stats. Honestly, everything is looking fairly good. Except for my movement speed, which is still at 0 due to my equipment bringing that down. Are we really doing the 6-7 thing? Anyway, I'm just gonna get started. I do know how I want to position my defenses. The question is whether I can get them up quick enough. Sorry, you don't need to apologize. Honestly, I just never really understood that meme. It's just, as far as I can tell, people randomly saying it. And then I need to be pretty careful with how I position this blockade, because positioning this blockade is... well, positioning it poorly is kind of a run killer. Welcome, Druffles. Thank you, Juge, for the bless. Yeah. Opened all the chests, right? Should have enough mana. The question is how much of this can I actually build before the time runs out and the wave starts. Try pushing this far enough forward. Yeah, looks like this is all I'm gonna get done for now. At least I have a reasonably strong weapon, so I'm not too worried. Just a lot of space I need to cover, and I am not moving very fast. At least I am ranged. There we are. And hopefully I can get more defenses up. I need more beam damage, I think. Probably the safer option. Honestly, it probably should be putting more points in hero health, actually. Get the beams up over here. Just 2 4 lengths on every checkpoint except for the 2 where I have to deal with ogres. That's where things get a little delicate, I should say. And I'm already running out of time again. Wyverns are spawning. Go ahead and get a SAM unit up. Pick up the item drops and open these chests. No wyverns wait yet. I need to clear these out. Clear the wyverns. It's like there's a fire immune archer over on the other side. And a fire immune wyvern. I still need to open the chest over here. Welcome, Lime. Alright, let's get the... I can make these a little bigger than I thought. The reflection beams up. They'll deal with the fire immune archers at least. Then I can worry about the last proton beams. I am doing well, I think. How about yourself? I'm definitely nervous because I feel like this run is promising, but even a small mistake can end it. A 2 for cost, and then on red side I need 3 cost on either side. I got this, thank you. I know what I need to do, it's just a matter of actually doing it. And then over here it's only 4 costs. Wave is starting though. I want to make sure you get all the chests and take care of any fire immunity is causing issues. That thing's just stuck. Not seeing any problem enemies right now. That thing's fire immune. Yeah, now I need to get this side finished. Or cost here. Or cost here. And for cost here. And hopefully no enemies should be able to slip past that. I can go ahead and start upgrading everything to level 1. I probably don't need to upgrade those protons much. Yeah, I'm just gonna keep putting more points into hero health. Because I do not want the boss to kill me. Unlike with the Demon Lord, I don't think I can rely on my defenses to take out the boss if I die. Despite the fact that this one cannot fly, it can shove my defenses out of the way instead of just standing on my proton beams. Need to make sure Ironman wyverns don't slip past. Don't get killed by the warriors. Make sure you open the chests. Ogres are spawning, but if I positioned everything correctly, my defenses should be able to take care of them. Yeah, because they're aggroed onto the same units while they're just standing on the proton beams. But my same units are out of range, so they can't actually attack. It's kind of absurd how that works, actually. Okay, I need to... Now that everything's level 1, get my defenses on the carpeted areas upgraded as much as I can. Is that a Raichu emote? Alright, yeah, I think that should be fine. I don't want to spend too much time thinking about that because I need to be upgrading. And picking these up. My same unit over here took a chunk of damage. Not really sure what that was from though. Hopefully not from the ogre, because that would complicate things. No fire immune wyverns so far. It's very possible that it was a warrior that damaged it. First ogre spawned. There's a warrior behind me, isn't there? Okay, back to the proton beams. And it's a fire immune wyvern over there. I'm going to try damaging this ogre just in case. Looks like there are mages being annoying. Am I actually... There we are. Iron's down. But Ogre seems to be going down. Or you're trying to sneak up behind me. Okay, and now I need to secure the pesky mages, I guess. And make sure that Ruleset is ready for the boss. Need to upgrade my proton beams more. Oh. That warrior is destroying my same unit. Hopefully... Yeah, mages on the other side are being annoying. There are a lot of item drops here. Good, and these are on. Looks like things are fairly stable over here, so I'm going to keep focusing on this side. Get all these level 3 and upgrade my reflection beam. May or may not be relevant. May as well repair these while I have the time. And then I should collect more mana. And here is the boss. I have yet to make it past this boss with Series EV. You believe in me, I've got this, thank you. The important things are keeping the boss on the proton beams and not dying. If it pushes past the physical beam or kills me, then I will be in a bad position. It's like this is going fairly well though. And I guess my kid. But I think I've positioned everything properly where enemies shouldn't be able to slip through, even with the blockade shoved out of the way. That's a lot of damage. Boss is getting low though. Very low. There we are. Okay. Looks like everything was positioned properly. Any items I never picked up? All 53. Oh yeah, I was thinking or worried about being under-leveled and hitting level 60 later than I would like to. But I went back and checked my winning Countess run. A welcome, butterflies. I went back and checked my winning Countess run, and I was actually the same rubble and actually behind on experience compared to the CV run going into Throne Room, which kinda surprised me. I can go ahead and put these godly weapons into my weapons folder, I guess. Alternative energy core. It doesn't get bonus projectile speed or knockback, but that's fine. Those aren't really important. Base projectile speed and knockback should be adequate. No. Okay, I guess I picked up a lot more items than I thought I did. Keep putting all my plate gear into their folders. I'm going to need to take a closer look at these before too long. It's way down. I accidentally filled my box. Okay, the gargoyle mask. Is this better than not equipping it? I'm honestly thinking it might not be. Because those power stat penalties and hero damage penalty are not good. And the only real upside is the plus 10 to hero health. And honestly, I think I'm good on that for now at least. So I'm not gonna worry about it. Is any of this armor better than what I'm using right now? It's what I'm using is giving pretty good health and tower stats. Their stats on this aren't enough. This actually gives good hero health. But the resistances are kind of awful. And I am at the point now where my tower range is actually relevant. Since I'm using Stamina so much. Okay, the vest I'm using is actually not that great. And the hero health is good. Power stats are lacking, as are the resistance phase. None of these chest pieces look very good though. Unfortunate. This is one of my... Well, this is really the main armor piece that's giving me a big move speed penalty. Welcome, Raymond. So, it would be nice if I could replace it and be able to actually move. But these options are not looking good. Oh well. Okay, this gives good hero stats. Our stats are not great. Probably not worth it. I think I've kind of... Good morning. It feels like morning, even though it's 5:30 p.m. I feel like I've reached a mostly good equilibrium with my stats. Equilibrium's not really the right word, is it? And I guess it is. Probably more accurate than balance. But anyway. It's 8 p.m. for you. Oh yeah, good morning. Sometimes 8 p.m. is good morning. I'm kind of afraid to break that equilibrium. None of these are standing out to me as worth equipping. Maybe an Otian weapon? This is giving me... what, 1018 in important stats? How many item drops? So many disappointments. Also, it feels like my throat is already starting to get sore. Welcome, Vielba. It's Saturday. Is it okay if you get takeout? You're too lazy to cook? I don't think I can make that call for you. I try to limit myself to ordering food once a week, both for saving money and for health reasons. Mock this. I'm guessing do minus 16 move speed. You know, lock it for now, but that's not good. You want me to make the call? Not sure why you're putting that on me. Minus 15 move speed. That run does not want me to be able to move. I suppose I can call it more of a walk in that case. Right. Mail in. Eventually I'll be able to look through these and figure out which armor set is going to be best. Curry it is then. I do like curry. That's a lot of Baby Yoda emotes. But yeah, thank you for the 3 stream streak. I feel like there are a lot of items in my box now. Let me see whether I can cull some more of these. That's what, 1438? I'm guessing I'm gonna be able to cull most of these actually. Because none of these are giving the stats that... or as many stats as I really want them to. At least compared to the Soul Focuser. Oh well. Hopefully that gives me enough box space for now. I really would like to clear out more of it, but... Okay, up next is... Drill Gardens. I think I remember how to do this. I'm going to need...
Though the throne room...
Wait, how was I doing this again? Okay, going into Act 3, my... move speed is really going to start hurting me. I know I need... 2 proton beams on each of these 4 choke points. Pretty sure using them at... Make sure I grab this. Pretty sure keeping them at 5 BU is okay. For taking notes, I hope this is informative in some way. In case you decide that you Dungeon Ascenders challenge running. Not exactly something a lot of people do. No wyverns this wave at least, so I can just focus on enemies coming up from below. Since I was able to get my other proton beams up in time. You started a Series EV run? I see it. Series EV solo can be kind of a struggle just because of the wyverns. I want to make sure I get these up. Honestly, wyverns are more of a threat to Series EV than ogres are. Yeah, let's put more points in hero health. Go ahead and start on these. Going to basically make a net of proton beams here. This bridge is kind of in the way. I'm out of mana. Been trying to mainly stick with Series EV, but using a same level summoner to get wyverns, I see. I take it just using archers and mages for that. Okay, wyverns are spawning here. I need to take those out manually. Make sure you open the chests. I think wyverns spawn this way. If I could be wrong, actually. Mages do like to be annoying on this map. Actually, there were no wyverns this wave. The game said there would be wyverns, but there weren't. More hero health, I guess. And this one can go here. Then I think I want to put up reselection beams. And then I should make sure I put up some SAM units to help with the wyverns. They're definitely a nice addition to help EV with anti-air. But they're not exactly complete checks because they can be Sirenian, and on her own she doesn't have any immunity stripping. Right, that should be mostly good for now. Make sure I get all the chests and items while scanning for problem enemies. Wait, how did you get down here? Probably followed me off a ledge or something. Not fire immune wyverns yet. No mages being annoying. Good, and finish putting the proton beams up over here. I should probably use my buff beams at that point of what, one defense unit left, something like that. Maybe not enough, actually. Or not even that, rather. Okay, let's just put that there. Put a 5 cost here. Yes, that works. More Shiro House. Okay, and I'm going to focus on my stam units and buff beams for upgrades, because I don't think I need to upgrade anything else. I really wish I could move more quickly on this. There's not even any point in me putting points into move speed because of my equipment. Okay, wave is starting. Welcome balls. Thank you for the bless. Wait, why is me being here cause for panic? Can you leave me alone, please? Oh, yeah? Oh crap, sorry, I mean Wyvern. I think. Wait, what? Can that orc get through? That looks like another... That's not fire immune. No. Yeah, this ogre is going to be harder to deal with than the ones on the previous map, just because I did place a Sam unit to draw aggro. It's still not a big deal, I don't think. As long as I don't leave it to its own devices. I'm gonna go ahead and upgrade bees in case the mages are healing enemies in order to get through them. Because mages do tend to be a problem in that one specific spot. You simply panic when you panic. That is fur. And it's also just a nice emote. I'm gonna make sure I get all these items. And I'll go ahead and upgrade all of my proton beams up to level 1. And then I should probably focus on the same units. Run away with the map. It doesn't look like I'll be able to hit level 60 off this map. But I should at least be able to off the next map. Doesn't look like I missed any item drops over there. This one over here. There's one down there. Yeah, I should probably upgrade these blockades. There we are. We need to worry about the chest since this is the last wave. I'll go ahead and upgrade the same units more. Is there a warrior coming at me from somewhere? There's one here. Some of these look fire immune. Okay. Yeah, these mages are causing issues on the side. Oh gosh. Too many wyverns. This is not good. Okay. I think we're maybe fine. I don't see any more wyverns coming. I don't see any more mages clustering. Level up is available. Upgrade's not really important. Let's see any mages over here. It's a warrior running around. Look for my same unit. Maybe I did need more coins and tower damage. Because these mages are healing enough to survive the proton beams. There's no way I'm level 60, right? 58. Opposing beam health. Make sure I pick up all the item drops. I'm definitely going to hit 60 off the next map. But that does mean I need to clear the next map without godly gear. After that, I have scaled, and at that point it's just a matter of not messing up. Taking the landing, I guess, is the way to put it. Yeah, those crystals took so much damage on that wave. Kind of worried me. Crystal health does scale with difficulty, but not nearly as much as enemy damage scales. Okay, time to check my item box again. Go ahead and start these bodily weapons. Place the ones that are potentially useful. None of these are really standing out as potential stat stakes. Yeah, not keeping any of these. As for armor, most of this seems Or most of the godplate ones seem usable at least. They give the necessary resistances. Just to make sure you don't die to the dragon. Wait, was that again? No, it was not. Okay. Check through stat sticks. I need a 10 and 18 for it to be. And this seems good. That is also level 60 though, and should have been put in my weapons box. Or folder, I should say. Okay, why was this one also not put in the weapons folder? I forget whether I actually checked these. None of these seem particularly useful. And then, are any of these armor pieces better than what I'm using? This would... Yes, Evie can do this. Hopefully. I think this upcoming level is going to be the deciding factor. There are a lot of wyverns on this upcoming map. I am going to need to make sure I'm taking care of those. Oh, looks like ads are starting in a few minutes. I'll probably be able to finish getting through these before the ads start. And then once they're over, I can go ahead and start on the next map. Minus 18 move speed. Just what I need. And as long as I have this minus 12... Unless it's giving me just as good of a bonus, it's not going to be relevant. The game really wants me to take some of these items that are just not good. Oh well. Playing other fail. My pristine folder is looking pretty empty. None of these seem to have big penalties I need to worry about. I think I'm getting a lot of good chain armor though. That gives a big health penalty. I can just gonna sell this one. I think this is gonna have to do. Okay, well, after starting here, we'll go ahead and take my break. Be back when those are over to start on the ramparts. Alright, ads are over. I am back. Tried running my ascent for a few minutes to try to cool down my apartment. So hopefully that... Wait, my phone keeps shifting out of place. Sorry if that messes up my tracking. Okay, so... on this map... I really need to be able to move faster on this. Okay, first things first. Blockade here. So that's not too pressing to start. Go ahead and put protons here. I just need 3 side by side. Hopefully mages don't cause problems there. And then 3 side by side over here. Need to make sure I get mana from these chests. And then I can place a SAM unit gun over here at least. I need a reflection beam here. Irons do spawn first wave on this map, which is annoying. I need to make sure those don't slip through. One goes over the roofs. One is not fire immune. Because Kubo doesn't blow up my blockade. Okay, more same units here. And then 2 over here. Probably position them something like... Come on. Something like this. I'm wondering whether I should go ahead and put buff beams over here. I probably should. If I can help with the mages. In case they start clustering. Let's just these. A mage defense units. 34. I can fit 4 links there. That would be... nine games, I think. As long as I position them properly. The fire immune wyvern's coming. I'm gonna miss out on items so well. Okay. I'm gonna try to keep my hero health and beam damage fairly even, I think. If I'm putting 9 beams down here, I I guess start with 7 4-lengths. And I think we need to make the other 2 shorter. Yeah. Another 4 and then 2 3s will do it. Let's make sure I actually open the chests this time. These warriors are... Wait, why are they refusing to get hit? The chain of sirens get through? Or a few of them on this wave. Come on. Like mages are being kind of annoying over there. That warrior just jumped off the map. Later, I guess. Okay, let's clear up these mages. There we are. Then I can finish building all my proton beams. On. These pop-ups are blocking how many defense units these are costing. There we are. Some more points in those. And dropped over here. Make sure I pick all those up. I want to upgrade my SAM units. I am not getting time to do the things I want to do though because I am moving so slowly. Okay. So it's 2 more chests to open. Not immediately seeing the fire wyrens. Probably still help them out. They position my SAM units to potentially aggro the ogre. I'm not sure that I did. Okay. Looks like I did. Do not want my units being destroyed by these warriors. Yeah, that ogre is just dying. Probably be upgrading these even more. I want to make sure I open this last chest before all the enemies die. Might need to go clear out those mages. It's just one mage. But it could just do things while it's alive. where the build timer starts. Just casually picking up item drops on the way to it. Oh, 63. Upgrade these more. Get them to level 3. Oh, that Croton beam is looking a little low. Let's go ahead and upgrade these. A lot of item drops in here. There we are. Missed the one down here. Two down here. This is the last wave, so I don't need to worry about the chests and item drops. But I do want to get these upgraded. May I actually reiterate things, please? Fire wyverns. I can deal with them. See how many wyverns on this map? This is probably one of, if not the most wyvern heavy map. This would be awful without same units. Its mages are being the problem. Not mean to fall down here. Luckily, no fire wyverns got through while I was down there. And over here. Get off my head. We are. I think I'm pretty much in the clear at this point. Not seeing any... Okay, mages over here. There we are. This map is done. I am now level 60. Above level 60, I should say. Which means I can finally use godly gear. But my box is full. I figured that was likely to happen, but this is where it's getting emptied because I can... Well, for one thing, sell everything that isn't godly. And also decide what I'm wearing. And sell the rest. It is going to take me some time to go through them all, though. Because these are going to be the items that I finished the game with. Just trying to get these in their folders for now. I can look through them later because I still have items on the ground to pick up. Oh, welcome Hitomi, thank you for the health check. Health has been checked. There are too many items for me to go through. Too many. Was that Sniff? Was what Sniff? But install these. It's a... You heard a sniff coming from my mic? Maybe. Get problems bugging. And sometimes my audio just gets distorted as well. Not really sure how to fix that problem. Be sure that's everything picked up at this point. And nothing showing up on the map. We look through. And it's probably going to be easier to go through armor first. Minus 16 hero damage is rough. How have I been? I've been doing well, I think. I think I'm finally getting my sleep schedule on track. I think I've been more consistent with stuff in general. But how have you been? I have been struggling with this challenge. Yeah, it looks like Pristine's just not gonna do it. Probably. I've not gotten enough adequate Pristine armor pieces. Yeah, I've been struggling completing this challenge with this character, but I finally have a promising run going. I am feeling a little overwhelmed just with how many items I need to go through, though. Okay. Just looks like Christine is the only armor type that I do not have a full set of. I'm thinking it might be a good idea to make sure I have enough electric resist or lightning resist to help deal with the warriors jumping on me. This just looks better than this one. It's a lot of plate coats. This one has better resistances, better tower stats. It doesn't give hero health, which is the main issue. I think it's generally better than this one. And for your boots. And this one gives good hero health, good tower damage. Better than these other armor pieces on both those fronts. I think I'm gonna sell these two. For chest plates. I think I'm gonna have to pass on this one. Go ahead and unlock these. Which narrows it down to these three. They all give hero health, they all give tower damage. They all have solid resistances. This one is definitely a standout though. Gives more tower damage than the others. Doesn't have negative poison resistance. Not really lacking in hero stats. Okay. There's my plate set. For chain, I have a lot of chain items. This one gives better resistances, worse tower stats, minus 16 move speed. I think I'm gonna have to pass on the minus 16 move speed. It's been too painful. The 3 chain boots to go through. It seems like the only one with actually good power stats. I guess we'll stick with that one. And then helmets. This one gives good tower stats. Doesn't give any hero health, but the only other one that gives hero health, or the only one that gives hero health, is this one, which has pretty underwhelming stats. otherwise. I'm just gonna stick with that one. And then the was these give a lot of hero health. I don't think I have to worry about hero health with any of these. This one gives really good tower stats though. Those are very good tower stats. I don't think I can justify not taking these. This one gives very good hero stats, but the tower stats are kind of awful. You have to go with the tower stat one. Yeah. There's my chain set. For male, only 2 chest pieces to choose between. I feel like the choice here is obvious, because this one has much better tower stats. Either one has good hero health. Only 2 boots options. And this one gives decent stats all around. One has negatives in most speed and lightning resistance. And it's lacking in tower health. And for helmets, I think I'm gonna have to pass on this. Aside from the resistances, it's kind of awful. This one feels pretty well-rounded, though it's lacking tower attack rate and tower range. This one gives good hero health and good tower health and hero damage. And that's about it. This one's lacking fire resistance, lacking poison resist. I think I have to go with this one. And this one has the better tower stats. Well, I should say more well-rounded tower stats. Yeah, let's do this. Entry glass. I think I'm gonna have to pass on this one. This one gives... Hey, this one's lacking in resistances. None of these have very good tower stats, I don't think. These two have pretty good hero stats. This one has very good resistances. In terms of tower stats, And this one's probably better. This one also lacks hero stats. I'm gonna have to unlock that. Alright. Let's go with this. And for leather... I think I'm gonna pass on that. Neither of these have good lightning resist. This one has better tower stats, this one has better hero stats. And better resistances. I think I need to pass on this one. Actually, it's 3 gloves and 4 boots. They're pretty good tower stats. They're generally pretty good tower stats all around. Lightning resist is lacking. I think that 4 resistances and hero health make this a questionable option. This one... I mean, it's not terrible, but it's not really a standout. This one has the best hero stats. And pretty good resistances aside from the lightning. Almost there. Almost. Once I finish going through these, I can actually get through the rest of the game. In terms of tower stats, I think this one is probably better. But otherwise, this one's going to be better. In terms of thick gloves, I think this one's lacking the tower stats of the others. Even though its resistances are good. And that's minus 15 hero speed. I think you're... No, I don't really have any good options here. More curry energy, recharge the curry meter. I could really go for more curry, actually. I know, Boris. I don't want the tower stats or the hero survivability. Yeah, this one is better for tower stats. This one's better for hero survivability. Honestly, I should probably prioritize the tower stats. And the only real downside to this is the lack of power damage. Otherwise, this one drops my health, drops my lightning resist. Alright. That's good. This? Now it's a question of which set gives me the best stats overall. This set very good resistances. Fairly good stats all around, I think. And the casting rate and poison resistance are lacking, but go ahead and sell these. For this set, I was honestly expecting Chain to be the best. I think this one's lacking the hero stats. But the tower stats are significantly better. The senses are more well-rounded. For male, it's lacking in hero damage and in stam unit range. Otherwise, this is actually looking pretty good. Good hero health. Good casting rate. Good tower damage and HP. Good resistances. And there's leather. Resistances are lacking. Your stats are kind of lacking. This just seems worse than the... I think here's the male set. Might actually go with male. The only real downside to it is the lack of hero damage. Which I don't think is going to be that important with an upgraded weapon. Upgraded godly weapon specifically. I'll go ahead and stick with this for now, I think. Come neon. What is people pulse? He's back in their respective folders. It's a 7TV emote. I don't think I've seen it. Or at least don't recognize it. Alright. Now I think I just look for the best offhand stat stick. Well, probably better to look for the best damaging weapon first. A good baseline for reference is probably going to be the alternative energy core. And so where's that staff I just unequipped? Wait, was it just in the same place? Probably. It's the only one that's upgraded. I can just look for it that way. Not sure how I managed to lose it like this. Wait, it probably isn't in this folder. Yeah, it's right here. Never mind. Okay. So that one doesn't even have projectiles. Let me make a folder for potential main hand weapons. The main things I'm looking for here are physical damage, bonus projectiles, upgrade level, and charge speed bonus. I also need to make sure the projectile speed isn't too low. It's just a little fella dancing. Yeah, I don't see the emote in chat. I don't think it automatically changes. But I also have my chat popped out as its own OBS window. And not on my Twitch page. And sure, I guess I'll stick that in the folder. Probably not going to be worth it though. A lot of these are missing projectiles. Or just don't have good upgrade levels. Or have no charge speed bonus. Or just clearly worse than the alternative energy core. The problem with the alternative energy core is the base damage and the fact that I'm going to need to invest a lot of mana into upgrading it for it to actually reach its potential. And I want to make sure that I have mana for upgrading my resistances. I could just upgrade my armor first and then worry about my weapon. I want to upgrade a weapon now and potentially hold off on upgrading my armor until after Spires. Since I could potentially get better armor from Spires. I'm going to need an upgraded weapon for Spires though. I'm putting too many weapons into this folder, I don't think. Because most of these are pretty clearly not going to be good enough. Maybe I am being a little too liberal with what I'm moving to this folder. I'll be honest, I'm probably not going to finish going through these until my next ad break. Okay. This is what I've got. Here are my options. I can pretty much subtract missing projectiles from maximum upgrade level. Let's see some of these. I can just get rid of. Since their charge speed and damage or upgrade levels just aren't good enough. Right. I think it's down to these 7. Quitting the energy core I'm holding. This one has a negative knockback bonus. And the one I'm holding has no knockback or projectile speed bonus at all. It might be worth going with something else just because of that. This one doesn't have a knockback either. Do any of these have stat penalties I need to worry about? Ooh, minus 12. Our attack speed isn't great. I'm gonna pass on that one as well. When I'm holding gives penalties to my abilities, but I'm not worried about those. I don't think I'm even gonna be using those at all. These all have good upgrades. Decent damage. And charge speed bonuses. And a bonus projectile stat. Are there any that seem strictly better than others? It's hard to say. Because there are a lot of different stats to keep track of. This one probably has the lowest effective upgrade levels. This one's probably... well, this one's gonna have higher damage than this one. But lower attack speed. Attack speed's gonna be harder to account for though. I'm not sure what the exact math on it is. Max projectiles is gonna be +5. So any upgrades I can... any upgrades I would need to put into additional projectiles, I can effectively remove from upgrade levels to account for damage. Maybe pulling up a calculator would help. So, for this, I don't know, I think the alternative energy core is just going to be better than any of these fully upgraded, if I'm being honest. The only reason for me not to take or use it would be save mana. I think I'm just gonna go for it anyway. Here come the ads. Let's just look at offhand weapons for now. What was I thinking about using? Great, Soul Focuser. Any of these give better offhand stats than the Soul Focuser. I need 14 and 38. I guess 41. Well, the range isn't going to be important. 14 and 38 in the most important stats. I could potentially ignore some of these. I don't know. But honestly, I'm guessing none of these are going to be as good. I'm just gonna look at the 2 health and power damage stats, I think. Those are the most important things. And none of these are really holding a candle to it. On either hero health or power stats. Am I winning? I think so. But ads are starting now, so yeah, taking my break here. I'll be back in a few minutes. I mean, ads are over. I am back. Just finishing looking through these for an offhand weapon to use. And I don't think any of these are going to be better than the Soul Focuser. I mean, there were a couple that were kind of close, but I don't think they were worth taking over it. Welcome back, thank you. Great. I am selling everything. I'll keep none of this armor, I think. Actually, I think I should go ahead and sell this. Alright. Let's go ahead and upgrade my resistances. So this should keep me alive fighting the wyvern, or not wyvern, the dragon. Not sure why I said wyvern, but also the wyverns. And I guess I'll invest in lightning resistance as well. There you go, poison resistance. I don't think I need poison resistance for anything. Let's just stick with that. And now let's upgrade this staff, which hopefully I will have the mana for. I don't know. Maybe I'll get enough mana later. This is... Wait. This has its own projectile spread. That's actually really good. Welcome, Real. Thank you for the health check. Give me 1 second. Health has been checked. Okay, I think I'm good. I keep going. I don't need to pick up items at all at this point. I just need to build. I still feel a bit slow, but I'm faster than I was. That's something. Okay, here. Intermediate. 5 for cost here. This is kind of an awkward choke point to hold. But it works. I am out of mana. Am I supposed to have line of sight? Come on. There we are. The blockade here. Did not have time to build any more than that, unfortunately. Maybe I can build during the wave though, at least. Make sure my blockade over here isn't dying. Need 4 life cost. Fair level up. Wyverns are spawning now. Only 2 of them. I can finish the roton beams over here. I forget whether I need a bus beam over here. Yes, we'll see. SAM unit. Here. SAM unit. I'm out of mana. I need more mana. SAM units are pretty expensive. Wait, ever picked up mana over here? Just gonna let all that auto sell so I can use some mana to upgrade later. It's gonna feel weird not picking anything up. Like my beams over there are signed for now. Not seeing where the Wyverns are yet. There's one. Reflection beam. Didn't put the SAM unit up here yet. Come on. I was a little slow getting that up, unfortunately. Okay. Need a reflection beam over here. I need a SAM unit here. Draw aggro from the ogre. As well as one over here for the same reason. Because ogres are coming from 2 sides. Then I can position my buff beams like this. That leaves me with 4D. Yes, I can buff beam over here. Okay. And now I upgrade. I'll probably be upgrading my buff beams. That's level 3. Also, since I'm level 60 at this point, I can also upgrade everything to level 5 now. It's kind of nice how significant of a breakpoint level 60 is. Alright, can upgrade this. And then a wave start. Open all the chests so more items sell. The items do have better value opening them during the wave. Make sure there aren't any fire wyverns coming. Not seeing any yet. Wondering whether this is... I guess that's fine for small numbers of wyverns at least. There might be more showing up later. Read this to level 4. Almost have enough for the other one. That ogre is kind of moving weirdly. It's attacking the blockade even with the sand unit attacking it. That's not good. That could be because of the awkward terrain. Let's try to get these buff beams maxed out. Do I want to... In 65 beam health is probably plenty. I'm not going to be leveling up much more this run anyway, because once I hit level 70, the amount of XP needed to level up goes up by a lot. Okay. Wouldn't upgrade these. The ogre that spawns on the lower heart spawns first pretty early on in the waves. There it is. Compared to one that spawns on the upper section. Hopefully this one aggroes onto the... Yeah, it's aggroed onto the same unit properly this time. I need to... fire wyverns yet. This ogre spawning up top. But poison. We're gonna upgrade this buff beam again. I'm going to try attacking this manually. That died pretty quickly. I can max this one out. Oh, fire immune wyvern. That's a lot of damage. Yeah, that's where some additional projectile speed would have helped take out the wyvern sooner, but oh well. putting points in power damage and hero health. And I need more upgrades over here, I think. And probably the same unit up here. Don't need to worry about the chest since it's the final wave. I do need some more mana though. Go ahead and upgrade this one. Little ogre spawning down below. Which hopefully don't cause any issues. Yeah, those are dying fairly quickly. Are the wyverns. Fine for the moment. You get mana from down here. That was not as much as I was hoping it would be. Oh no, more fire wyverns it looks like. This one here. Fire. Yeah, this thing is just dying. Can focus on the wyverns. Oh, we should focus more on this side since the crystal's already damaged. Right, because wyvern's doing? Seems like they've been getting caught on terrain more lately. Didn't used to happen as much. I wonder whether they changed their collision or something. Yeah, that's Spire's done. Go ahead and pick up everything to sell. I can get more upgrades before going to the next map. Level 70. Pretty much stuck with these stats for the next map. Just need to upgrade my weapon some more. May get a level or two on Summit. I wouldn't count on it though. Should also be picking up all the mana crystals. Probably not going to be significant enough to be relevant, but somehow missed this. Right, so that. Upgrade this a few more times. All 43. Could be better, could be worse. honestly pretty happy that they gave this a custom projectile spread. It's very nice. I do remember how to build on this map. It's just a matter of making sure I do it quickly enough. I didn't put a blockade here. But proton beams here. Not all that straight, but they don't really need to be. Pretty narrow corridor. A ramp, I guess I should say. May as well be a corridor. Do more on this side. And over here. And I can get my blockade up over here. No wyverns yet. Go ahead and start on proton beams. I just need 5 blockade. These are where the ogres are coming from. I need to use my weapon over here. Don't really want to get hit. And then I can put up my collection beams and SAM units. I guess worry about the buff beams last. SAM units and buff beams are definitely the biggest mana sinks. Try to pick up all the mana. Reflection beam on this side. I mean, it's up here. I just need 2 per crystal. And position them to where they can also aggro the ogres. I believe that leaves exactly enough defense units to Dust beam. All the choke points. I'd say I should be opening the chests. I don't think it really matters. More important is I should be making sure no fire wyverns get through. But Rilla. I've been here. Us being here. Us being here. And then I can build 2 reflection beams. Which should help with the projectiles from ogres and wyverns. There we are. Time to upgrade. Make sure I pick up all the mana. Might be able to upgrade my weapon a couple more times before the boss. I don't think I needed much more mana for my next upgrade. Should at least be able to upgrade it one more time after this wave. Level 4. Pick up the rest of the mana. And I guess that's it. I can position myself to open up the chests. Iron should be a little slow getting to the crystals, so I can open these first. Maybe I should have been focusing on that first. Any fire immunities yet, though. Go ahead and upgrade that to level 4. First ogre has spawned. Now, ideally, it gets distracted by the same units up here and doesn't try to take out the blockade. Oh, it's just dying. Never mind. I don't even need to think about that. My tower damage is very much adequate. I don't even need the blockades, do I? I don't think I do. Fell asleep and missed so many maps. But thank you for the bless. At least you're here for the finale, because I guess that's the most important part. Be able to upgrade my weapon. Never mind, I cannot. I think I was just misremembering how much mana I needed. Maybe next wave. It's a dragon's name again. think it's just Ancient Dragon. I think there's one in the sequel named Bessie or something, but I haven't really played the sequel much. I don't think it's as fun as the original. There's a fur immunity over there. Fur immunity over here. Please leave me alone. Dark Elf Warriors. There's... Yeah, that one took a bit longer to go down. Should probably... Oops. Upgrade the SAM units. There we are. I just need to make sure my proton beams are healthy for the dragon site. At that point I can just go around upgrading everything to level 1. And so I'll upgrade these buff beams. Make sure I'm regularly checking for Wyrens. I tried to play them but get so annoyed with them. Don't know if there's 2? Or there's something else. The Dark Elf Warriors maybe? Oh, that? The Dark Elf Warriors are killing my SAM units. That's not good. They seem to be the biggest problem on this map. It's a rebuild. Go ahead and get all these to level 1. I can hopefully find the time to try to upgrade my weapon. I think it's do that right now. There we are. Just a little bit more damage. These to level 1. Really need to make sure I pay attention to the wyverns and the warriors. Upgrade these blockades. Level 1 at least. This one's fire immune. Upgrade the blockade, please. There we are. And these warriors are being passed. Can you upgrade the reflection beams too? One's dying quickly. No one also died quickly. Okay. That's a lot of fire wyverns. And a lot of warriors. Big guy implied though. Okay, a green reflection beam. More wyverns coming. Probably upgrade the sand units more. Been seeing more wyverns at the moment. Warriors are being annoying still. And more wyverns. I think that's the last of them though. Hopefully. The last wyverns of the run. Go ahead and get everything repaired. Lots of crutches. There are these. And then I guess that's it. Make sure I'm in position for the dragon. Okay. Final boss time. The run ends here one way or the other. That is a very swole dragon. Hopefully it flies this way. Okay. Try to get my timing right. Middle. Don't let the fireballs kill me. I can damage it from this range. Flying this way. No, it's... yeah, this way. Missing that ballista. And attached on this one. Nice. Other side. I hear a warrior. Hopefully it doesn't bother me. Dragon flying again. Laughing at that ballista. And now. This side again. Get off of me. Okay, flying around this way. I think I can catch it over here. Now. Welcome Pie. Middle. And welcome Sin. Box is getting very low. This way? No, this way. I'm gonna try to catch it on this one. Now. And then I should be able to just finish it off. Other side. There we are. Okay.
The foul beast, broken
Finally
and defeated by the team's
beat
relentless
this
attack,
challenge
collapses, plummeting to the ground
with Series
in a
EV.
ball of flame.
And it's deadlock. No, this is not deadlock. Thank you, Pi, for the 20 stream streak. I didn't think anyone had a streak that big with my channel.
The huntress slips back into the shadows, wondering what dark secrets the castle may yet hold.
No more Magus Quarter struggle.
Is certain for all. The realm of
no more
Etheria
hoping
is
I
now
get the right
protected by a
weapon.
new generation of legends, and the old ones will not see
Finally
the light
done
of
with
day
Series
under their
EV.
watch.
AP badge. Alright, and how do I do this again? No, not like that. Hang on. I need to go to my... Can this window get out of the way? /VIP your name? Does that work? Okay, I guess that works. I tried clicking their name, but nothing came up as an option for that. Yeah, VIP in my Discord. I don't have any kind of VIP role for my Discord. But thank you for watching that much, I guess. I appreciate it. I also noticed you paid for the inflated price since you dragged up the prices. Anyway, finally beat this one Series EV. I think... Oh, I still need to do this with Jester, and I'm probably going to do this with other classes as well. But it's 4 classes I've done this on now. Not really sure how hard Jester is going to be, but Series EV was definitely harder than it was with any of the other classes I've done it with, including Countess. It worked, thank you. And now... I guess I didn't really have any plans to continue stream. Be back with another stream tomorrow. Guess I need to find someone to raid now. Who is streaming? I can raid this person back. They raided me before. After one ranked league game with you on stream. I don't think... Well, I'm definitely not set up to stream League of Legends right now. Wait, I didn't even type /raid. Let's fix that. There we are. I've never streamed League before. It's like an off-stream thing? I guess so. Not really the kind of thing I normally stream. And thank you for the health check. If you're watching on YouTube and would like to join the raid, feel free to switch over to Twitch. Next stream will be tomorrow. I actually got another Minecraft sponsorship, so I will be doing that tomorrow. And I guess continuing with the base I made last time, I don't really have a clear goal on what to do next, though. I'll just have to improvise, I guess. Also, planning the next cage match for next Saturday on the 13th with Quaka against our opponents Decibel Danger, which is Nerd and Gume. I guess it's technically Sunday the 14th for Quaka. But anyway, raid's about to get through. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.